Hello. Hello all. Good evening and welcome all. Now we are going to start the UiPath version control within a minute. Hello all. Good evening. Uh, this is Sukanya Reddy. So today I am going to explain about UiPath version control with GitHub. So if you go for the version control, here what is version control? So we can say we can call the version control also known as source control. So it is the practice of tracking and managing changes to software code. So the version control systems are software tools that help software teams manage to changes to the source code over time. So this is called version control, and we can go for the next. Why we need version control? So version control is important to keep track of changes, and keep every team member working of the latest version. And then we can use it for you should use version control software for all code, like we have like files and assets also. So there you can use this version control, and that multiple team members will collaborate on it. So because of this we can use the version control. And if you go for the next, and here we can see the version control tools. So here you can see the version control tools of UiPath. So here are like GitHub, TFS and SVN. So these three are the UiPath version control tools. And now I am going to explain about GitHub. So GitHub is a tool. So we can go here, like what is GitHub? So GitHub is a code hosting platform for version control and collaboration. So and it is also let you and others work uh, together and on projects from anywhere. So this is what and we go for the next. How can we use GitHub? So GitHub I mean, so it simplifies the process of work. And so it is like to work with other people, and we can make it easy to collaborate on projects. So the team members can work on the files and easily merge their changes in with the master branch of the project. So this is how we can use the GitHub. And if you go for the next, so here what are the benefits of here we can see the benefits of using GitHub. So like we have multiple benefits of using GitHub. Like here, like we can say the GitHub makes it easy to contribute to your open source project. And we have the other benefit called documentation. It is like using this you make it easier to get to get. And if you go for the next, you can showcase your work using GitHub. The workflows you have done, whatever the work you have done, you can like that you can showcase your work, and you can also mark it down. And then GitHub is a repository. As we know, I mean, the repository integration options, it's of using GitHub. These are all the common commands in Git. So you can see the multiple commands in Git. So we have like git config, git init, git clone, all this. So how it will use, or how it will be useful for us. So I'll say you how it will work. So git config, it sets the author name and email address respectively to be used. So I mean within your commits. And if you go for the next git init, it is also used to start. To start any new repository, we will use the git init. And if you go for the next, git clone. So git clone, this command is used to. And if you go for the next, so here like git add, in the name itself we will get to know it adds a file, whoever you have given the access, so only those persons can see. So I'm just giving the public here, I'm not doing any changes here, and I am clicking into the create repository. So the repository got created, and this is the URL of this. And if you go for studio, so this is my process. And if you go to home and you go to as we have seen here already, so GitHub UiPath version control tools. So here you can see Git, TFS and SVN. So here we have three options: clone repository, copy to Git, Git init. So clone repository I'll show you later. So now I am going to click on Git init. So in the Git init, I am going to select this folder. So whichever the workflow you wanted to add into the GitHub, so that folder you have to select here. So because of that I am selecting select folder, and here you can see the files are there into order, so all it's showing here. So whichever you wanted to add. So now I am not anything, I am going to add everything. Then here message. So here so first workflow. So this is my commit message, and here you can see the options called commit and push, commit and cancel. So I am going to commit and push. So it got I have done here. So if you go for the GitHub tool and if you refresh it, you can see the new commit here. Before it was only one commit, and now you can see the two commits. So here you can see the time also, and you can see in which file it got updated, and you can see the commit message also with which commit message it has been updated. Everything will be existing here. So this is how we can add a commit to a workflow. And now we'll see how to extract this file to our studio. So if you lost our data in our studio, or if it's not existing, or we have done some other thing, so here we can extract here. So now what I am doing is I am going to remove this, so it is not here now. So if we go here in the home, I am going to disconnect this, and you can see the option called here clone repository. So here if you click on clone repository, it should be continue. Then like this is the workflow. No, this is not the URL of my project. So here this is my link. So with the use of this link we can extract, we can give here. So and then it will be added here in this file itself. So I am not going to give any new folder, and with the same folder I mean in the same project I am going to extract this. So click on open. So if you click on open main workflow, yes, see here, this is the code we have deleted here. So before that we have added into our GitHub tool. So and then we have removed here, and again we have extracted here. So with the updates, which we have done the updates here, so everything we got it here. So so this is how we can extract the file from GitHub. So this is done, and that's all for today's session. Thanks to all for joining. And this is just the this is the introduction of UiPath version control with GitHub. So we'll be having a few more sessions on this later. Thank you all.